stage in the competition. He played for Brighton at Wembley 2 years ago. All more experienced. Number 9, Nicky Chatterton, was in Malcolm Allison's famous Crystal Palace Cup side with considerable crowd disturbance before the kick-off here. Some of the travelling so-called Millwall supporters invaded the pitch, and indeed seats were broken and thrown onto the playing area. Millwall, the third division. Onto Lukowski. One to his right, one to his left. Good tackle. Donaghy. Still trying to shepherd people to safer positions in the ground. Close to the line, Breaker. Harford didn't connect properly. Harry Parker again. Cusack miscued it, but only back to his goalkeeper. There's a delay, and the referee has made a very swift decision. He's going to take the teams off, just as the referee had to do in Millwall's last FA Cup quarter-final. Fans who had spilled over began to get onto the playing area, and the referee didn't hesitate. He sent the Millwall and Luton players to the touchline after 14 minutes. In consultation with the police on the pitch. So after a delay of 24 minutes, Mr. Hutchinson decides that with police advice he can restart the match. Millwall have a corner, which is not easy for Luton when they've had a long lapse in concentration. Hinshaw would arrive there, and Lindsay Smith is forward. Parker. That was Steen. Turner's well forward. Beaten by Smith. Onto Lukowski. And it's Steen. Early shot. Brilliant! Absolutely splendid goal by Brian Steen. Terrific opportunism by Luton's top scorer. Jamie takes some credit here. He made a nuisance of himself and onto Lukowski, who lost possession. Only one way could that have got in. That brilliant first time shot on the turn off the inside of the post by Steen. So the third with that shot. Harford out to Steen. Luton are playing some good stuff at the moment. It's still Steen. And Millwall just glad to boot the ball anywhere. So the end of the first half, and Millwall, the third division side, were numbed there by an injection of first division finishing. It came after 32 minutes, and it came from Brian Steen of Luton, who lead at half-time, and up to now the interference we had earlier from some of the crowd has not been repeated. So Luton now playing from the right. Rajovi. Seeley now playing in front of that terrace where the Millwall fans are congregated. Here's Steen. Oh, that's brilliant. Steen says what's wrong, but they appeal immediately it went in. Steen did ever so well to get past Stevens, the fullback, but watch what happens now. He goes in for a little chip, and a hand went in there, I suspect. I don't think he came with a solid header. This is Steen. Oh, that's terrific. That was absolutely outstanding pass. Gary Parkeridge is on the ball. Well saved by Samson, the goalkeeper. Rajovi back to Thomas. Now they're appealing for hands not given. Rajovi. And try to run back and retrieve what he did. Rico. Three waiting in the centre here for Luke. Harper. Biscuit Rajovi. Gets off with the defender, really. He's done a tremendous job on that left-hand side. Forward by Smith and Bremner on the chase. And he's in. It's Kevin Bremner with a chance. And he didn't really get it square to level. Which may have... A little more pressing. Bremner. Bremner's chip in. The header was by Lovell, the man who scored 23 goals this season. Steen. Now he's got Hinshelwood to beat. Went past three of them. Parker's shot. This lad is promising to say the least. Rajovi. Otelikovsky. Rajovi with the challenge, and he's got away from Smith. Otelikovsky getting back to challenge. There was a spot of trouble as well there, an overspill again on the side of the pitch. Otelikovsky chipped it. Luton had to pull everybody back. And it was Briley that kicked the ball across. And there are people trying to get on the pitch again. And the referee is blown. And Luton Town are through to the FA Cup semi-finals for the first time in more than a quarter of a century. Steen the hero. Costa waves, but it's unfortunate in a way that the players have had to go so quickly, but absolutely right that they should. David Hutchinson whisked them off because this unfortunate, ugly background which these people have caused to spoil this sixth round tie in many ways was something we could have done without. Nevertheless, third division Millwall's dream is over. They're back now playing for promotion. Luton Town and David Pleat march on to the semi-final. The first time they've been there since 1959. And the scene's still going on after the final whistle here. Supporters, or so they would call themselves, they're not, have gone across and started to throw seats out of the stand, adding to the scene of devastation and unrest which the police are trying to control. One has to say that in a week when the Chelsea crowd trouble is going to be investigated by the Football Association, there's another major inquiry needed here, and something, as we've said before, sooner or later has got to be done to try to prevent people like this spoiling the football for others. It's getting uglier and uglier out there. There's now an invasion from behind the goal which has added to it, and other people are coming onto the pitch. Bearing in mind what we saw before the match and what we're seeing now, the police horribly. Dreadful scenes at Kenilworth Road, and this is what British football has got to contend with now. It happened at Millwall back in in 78, it happened in other places too, and before that. And nobody seems to be able to control it. Just look at this. Absolutely disgraceful.